The hero trap. When a man tries to fix or save others. In the beginning, the subtle entry into the hero role. Most men do not wake up thinking, I want to rescue someone today. It usually starts quietly when a woman shares her struggle with you and she feels misunderstood by the people around her, and she says that you are the only one who truly listens. And at this point, something happens inside the man. He feels needed, chosen, and important. And mind that this feeling can be extremely powerful. Because for most men, in fact, many men, being needed feels like love. And so the man slowly steps into the role of an advisor, protector, giving emotional support, or tries to solve her problem. And without realizing it, the man becomes the hero in the woman's story. So why this feels so good to so many men out there? There are 3 deep psychological rewards in being in the hero role. And pay very close attention whether this resonates with you. Number 1, significance. The man feels special. He feels that he's not just another guy, but the one that she turns to. And that gives a sense of identity and power. And number 2, as validation of your masculine energy. Every man wants to feel capable and strong. When helping someone emotionally makes the man feels like he's leading, guiding, protecting. And all these reinforce the masculine identity. 3, sexual polarity. When the woman is vulnerable and the man is strong, there's an increase of sexual polarity. And this tension creates a powerful energy between them. And many men misinterpret that energy as a connection, it's a destiny, or emotional bonding, whereas it is simply a biological attraction. And as we go deeper into the biological layer that almost every man rarely admit, and this is the part where honesty becomes uncomfortable. Because when attraction is present, a man's body releases dopamine, testosterone, adrenaline, and this creates a feeling of urgency and intensity. The mind then creates a story around the feeling. And this feeling, instead of recognizing that I'm strongly attracted to her, this feeling let the mind tells us, oh, she needs me. I can guide her. We understand each other. But sometimes the truth is much simpler, because underneath all this emotional narrative, the body may simply just be pushing towards sexual release. And this is why many men experience a strange phenomenon before and after release. And before release, everything feels emotionally important. There's a sense of urgency and drive. Whereas after release, clarity suddenly appears and the story hero disappears. So what is this savior complex all about? Some men build their identity around fixing people. These men are drawn to women who are often struggling, confused, dramatic, emotionally wounded, or in complicated relationships. So why? Why is the man drawn to these women? Because the man, without grounding himself, often when rescuing someone, creates instant significance. It allows the man to feel that, I matter in her life. But here's the danger. When any man's identity depends on someone else's problem, the man becomes addicted to their drama and chaos. And there will always be a need them to continue to be broken so that the man can continue to be saving and remain as the hero. And this is not any TV series or drama that you see in the movies, because that is not love. That is emotional dependency disguised as masculine motion. So the moment of realization here, many men eventually experience a moment of clarity. And that is when these men spend months advising, listening to emotional struggles, supporting her through difficulties, and all of a sudden, the man realizes nothing actually changes. As I speak from true life experience, these women continues the same pattern. And slowly, we start to see something uncomfortable because these women do not want to change. They want someone to continuously hold the space for their drama. And in the moment when the man fully understands and awakens, he will realize he's not leading her life, but simply trapped in participating her emotional cycle. And this is where the topic goes deeper into the sexual energy layer, because sexual energy is one of the strongest forces inside any man. And if the man does not understand this energy, he will interpret it as an emotional destiny, a romantic connection, or might even misunderstood as spiritual bonding. But often, it is simply raw life force seeking an outlet and expression. And this is why POA aligned man learns something powerful. He has a choice to practice learning how to observe this sexual energy without immediately acting on it. And instead of rushing towards release, the POA man can choose to redirect the energy into his work, business, passion, leadership, creativity, training, coaching others, building something meaningful, and not just become an outlet, but where this energy becomes fuel for the powers of purpose, not momentary or random distractions. As we come to an alignment, the man becomes aligned when he stops trying to fix people, and not because the POA man is cold, because he is given a choice and experience to understand something deeper. Every person, man or woman, must walk their own path eventually. The POA man knows that we cannot grow into somebody else's life, and we cannot heal someone who is not ready. And trying to do so only entangles our life with theirs. And as we learn right now, the POA aligned man can shift from fixing to observing and holding space. Instead of rescuing, to turn back and lead himself. Instead of saving, we can stand firm in our own direction of purpose. And this true masculine position, the man who chooses it, will not chase chaos. He will no longer need someone broken in order to feel strong, because the power comes from inner clarity, a deeper purpose, and solid grounded presence. And when he truly meets a woman, he's no longer looking for someone to save. He will be asking the question, are we aligned? If yes, let's walk together. If not, he recognizes the situation and the energy, respects the difference, and moves forward. No rescuing, no drama, no chaos. And in closing, one of the most liberating realizations any man can have is this: you were never meant to be somebody else's hero. You are meant to become the master of your own life. And when a man becomes aligned with himself, he becomes the true POA man, where he no longer needs someone broken to feel powerful. And that is you.